Hi guys, good morning. This is Dan. Welcome to Engelgeist. For those of you that are new, welcome. For those of you that are returning, welcome back. For those of you that support me over on Patreon, thank you so very much for your subscriptions. I greatly appreciate it. For those of you that don't know, I do have a Patreon page. You can go over there and support the channel via a monthly subscription. You'll get the daily forecast a day early. You can also choose a different subscription level for other readings that are available only over there. Check that out if you feel so inclined. If you'd like a personal reading, please feel free to message my Facebook business page with any questions you may have. This is a broad spectrum reading for those that may watch it at any given time, but it is set up initially for Thursday, December 4th. But it is a timeless message in the sense that it is for the highest good of the greater collective. Therefore, it's meant for you whenever you see it, not sort of when it was originally made for. Does that make sense? So like my regular viewers who watch with me every day, they understand it's for them in that journey and that path. But if it finds its way to you on a different day than what it was originally made for, that's completely acceptable. If you can use it, run with it. Use it to the best of your ability. If it doesn't make any sense or doesn't resonate, that's okay. Don't worry, nothing is wrong. It just means you might be working on something different than what the majority of the viewers who will watch this video might be working on. If you do choose to make decisions in your personal life after having watched any of my videos, any of them whatsoever, the pick-up cards, the daily forecast, the horoscopes, any of that sort of stuff, all of those decisions in your personal life are your own responsibility. Keeping that in mind, never take what I say over the advice or instruction of a professional in their field, i.e. a lawyer, a doctor, a therapist. You always want to listen to them first and foremost, utilizing your own intelligence, your own intuition above anything I may or may not say, okay? So that's just there. Use these things to help support you and validate and enhance what you may already know, okay? So, let's get into Thursday the 3rd of December. It's getting wintry. Damn, it's like cold as it is. Alright, what do we need to know, guys? Oh my god, he's back. What is going on? Alright, King of Swords. I guess maybe I just didn't get the message correct. We might have to read his book definition today. I feel like he's giving me chilly vibes, certainly with that blue. I will say this, that blue, now that I'm looking at it, is a very beautiful blue. I would consider it what I would call a certainty blue. There's a cool, calm collectedness to the King of Swords. The King of Swords is swords upon swords. It's analytical nature. It's well thought out plans. It's clearly made decisions, right? It is protector, but at a mental level, it is clear thought. It is sort of wiping away anything that might be confusing to us. I kind of got a feeling in yesterday's reading when he showed up that we might be shifting that Five of Wands energy at the midweek because he is so sort of antithesis of the Five of Wands. He might be, and I'll explain this a little bit, he could be showing up to tell us, okay, look here, girl, you need to make a clear decision around whatever this Five of Wands energy is that's competing for your attention. Or he could be empowering us to stay, to understand our own strengths, our own ability to remain clear and focused on what it is that we want mentally. He's a beautiful card. I love that he has that red sword sort of running through his art. So to me, there could be, some sort of conflict, some sort of, working on some sort of resolution to a conflict that maybe isn't even our conflict. It could be somebody else's conflict, right? But we're sort of stepping in, we're looking at it. And again, I will say this, I said it yesterday, but I see it on his face. He's determined, he's looking straight into the future. He knows what he wants, so we need to hold true to that and stay certain in that, right? Even if we have some conflicting ideas, thoughts, opinions of others that might be trying to, I don't want to say jerk us around, but like pull us down a different path, or I don't think that these thoughts are trying to confuse us, but with that Five of Wands underneath, I feel like he is the antidote to the Five of Wands, right? I also like that he is the King of Swords, and we have the Queen of Wands, right? So we have the complementary elements of air and fire, both in the King and Queen, right? Working together this week. We really should ideally feel empowered, even if we're feeling a little bit like we are... I don't want to say at odds, but um, if we're, conflicted, say, about a situation, that would be that Five of Wands energy in there. I did see, like I said this yesterday too, I did see that we still have that Queen of Wands energy about us in the Five of Wands. We just were maybe a little sidetracked, confused, or whatever. This King of Swords, him showing up twice today, he's like, no, we're not going to get that way. We're going to keep our eye on the prize. We're going to make clear, concise, intelligent decisions. We're going to, use our logic over our emotions. We're going to, move forward with authority, with, awareness. I kind of like that he's shown up twice because he's sort of trying to push us towards staying clear, staying precise, staying methodical even. All right, so greatness is my right. I allow the universe to work through me, accepting the success she gives. I love this. So to me, I'm not sure. I think this bird might be an ibis. I'm not 100% sure, but I just think that's kind of cool. It could be some sort of New Zealand bird because the artist is originally from New Zealand. Her name is Hand Me That Pencil. I love that it says greatness is my right because I feel like that is sort of what this King of Swords has his eye trained upon. He feels to me like he's certain in what he needs to do. He's certain in how he needs to handle it. Even if there's some mixed signals or some cross, like that red sword through the center makes me feel like there's some sort of message. It's also right over his ear too, which makes me feel like there's some sort of message in situation, incident, maybe discrepancy, whatever it is that has caught our attention. I feel like we are, I don't want to say overpowering it, but we are getting beyond it or we're seeing beyond it today. I hope that's the case for all of you. This greatness is my right speaks to this idea of retaining your sovereignty. That would also be the king and also the Queen of Wands. Maintaining your sort of dominion over your own space, your own thoughts, your own clarity, and keeping hold of that, not being sort of timid about that, right? I'm not going to say that you're going to go out there and wield swords and cut people down, but I feel like greatness is my right feels very self-confident, right? She's staring us down. She knows who she is. She's not hiding who she is or what she knows. And I feel like with the King of Swords backing her up, there's no need for us to hide today. We just need to stay true to what we know to be our truth and believe it, right? I will say this too, our thoughts may not necessarily, and I don't know if this is for everyone or just maybe for a few of you, but whatever we're thinking, whatever clear-minded thoughts we may have, I don't get the sense that we necessarily need to voice them to anybody other than ourselves. We need to act on them from within versus from like forcing others to believe them necessarily. I get a real sense when I'm looking at this king that he's quite silent in the sense that we know what's true for us. We don't need to convince anyone else. We just need to have that truth and maintain it for ourselves. And that's also that faith stone that we had in the beginning of the week that's going to be the this sort of underpinning energy of this entire week is where does our faith lie? Let's go to the grounding stone. And in what do we put our faith in, right? Ourselves. Where do we put that faith in and how? So I love this. It's on Malachite, which is associated with the heart chakra, and we're talking about inspiration. I've said this before in other readings. Inspiration to me is a wonderful energy. It can be very uplifting. It can be very high vibration. It also plays kind of nicely with this King of Swords energy of this high intellect, this clear thought. Getting really clear on what inspires us is going to also sort of stimulate the energy that we see in this greatness is my right, that excitement, that that desire at the level of the heart chakra, which is also where the spirit resides. When we're true in our mind, in our heart, in our spirit, and also inspiration, the spur part, the S-P-I-R-A, is like spira, probably is, I would imagine is Latin for spirit or spiritus. So there's spirit in what inspires us, right? So when we're an inspiration to ourselves and to those around us, we help to stimulate the connection of that not only within ourselves but within others. right? And so I think that there's a beauty about that. And the King of Swords to me talks about sort of also, in a way, being sort of mentally conscious of how we're connecting to that today, how we're choosing that, how we're focusing on that, right? Where's our mind at today? I love that it's the king. It says that our mind should be in a really clear, concise, precise, uh, empowered sort of place today, especially with greatness is my right backing him up. Uh, Go out there and get it today. That would be the feeling that I'm getting. Ground in things that inspire you and that make your heart sing, and stay clear in your mind and in your heart, and everything is going to be good. That's my feeling today. So that is your forecast for the day. I hope you guys liked it. Please hit the thumbs up button and give me a subscribe if you feel so inclined. And I look forward to seeing you guys all tomorrow. Again, you can always message the Facebook business page or leave me a like, a comment, a share, whatever. I greatly appreciate all of it. And I will look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow. All right, take care. Bye-bye.